Hello everyone, and welcome to my new Infernal Chimps guide with Quincy and the anti-bloon, and also $49,000 spare to spend on whatever you'd like at the end. First, we have Quincy. Just place him right over here in the middle, just as high in his middle as possible, and he'll take care of round 6. It is possible to beat round 7 with just Quincy, but the spot is fairly precise, so we're just going to get a dart on this platform over here, set to strong as well. For round 9, get a sniper just on this bottom right platform over here, set to strong. You could also just place it like on the big right platform over here, but the spot doesn't really matter, as long as it's not on these two central ones, because we need that for Quincy and the anti-bloon. For 11, get yourself a sub up here, and start to upgrade it to a 202 airburst, getting intel, and then airburst afterward. Should get intel for 14. And if you want to use an ability or two on 14 and 15, or at really just any point during this early game, go for it. The only times it's actually required are, I think, 37 and 40, but I might be wrong about 37. You might not need to do that. Get twin guns for 16. And then you can get airburst mid-19, or just after the round ends if you don't want to buy it mid-round. And now for some early lead popping, we're going to get our sniper to a full metal jacket. And now we're just going to go for the super on the top platform. You should be able to afford the super in the middle of, or after 29. Just place it as low and as middle as possible here. Upgrade it to super range for 33, even though it won't really be doing anything. For 36, we're going to get an Alchemist right over here, just as left as possible here, and we're going to upgrade it to a... unfortunately we can't get Berserker Brew, but if you want to get Brew mid-round, go for it. It does help Quincy a lot, so that's nice. Just get it to a 320 for 37, and you should be good. If you want to use Rapid Shot to get rid of the leads here, go for it, but an AMD'd Quincy should be enough. Oh wow, that wasn't even close. For round 40, get your super to a knockback, so a 0-1-1, and then just Rapid Shot once Quincy starts attacking, and goodbye to the Moab. On 42, we're going to start upgrading this guy to a 0-2-2, and then a 0-3-2 Robo with Ultra Vision. Should be able to get Robo on 48 here, and then set the top targeting to close and the bottom one to first. We will be changing this occasionally on rounds 85 and 87, but not mid-round at all, so that's nice. And now we're just going to go straight for Tech Terror, which we should be able to afford on 61, but we're not actually going to buy it until 63. That is because we need Robo to be able to pop the purples on 62. On 59 here, because our camo lead popping is pretty inconsistent, just Rapid Shot the camo leads, and Quincy should deal with it. So yeah, as I said, if you want to get Tech Terror on 61, don't. because we need to buy it on 63 just so that we can pop the purples on 62 a lot easier. Because Tech Terror loses the ability to pop purples, which is really stupid. Well, it makes sense, I just don't like it. So yeah, we get Tech Terror here on 63, and just for consistency, we're going to use 3 abilities on 63, 1 for each wave. Rapid Shot the first one. Storm of Arrows the second. And then just Tech Terror to the third. Yeah, now we don't have to use any abilities until 75, but if you'd like to, go for it. The timing of the crit on the ability doesn't actually matter at all in this run, and I just pretend that we don't have it at all the entire run. It's just a nice little bonus sometimes. So we're back here on 75 because Tech Terror's main attack does not have that much pierce and it cannot handle the very clumped BFBs here. So just once all of the fortified Moabs are gone, just Tech Terror the first set and Rapid Shot the second one. Storm of Arrows 76. And then on 77, just Tech Terror the BFBs. On 78, use a Storm of Arrows on the first wave. And because you probably won't have it back in time, you're going to actually just use a Tech Terror on the second one, if you time it right. You could also use a Rapid Shot on the purples there, just to make it easier, but it should be fine. So, on 79, we're just going to let the first BFB go. Rapid Shot the second one. Should carry over for 2 of them. Tech Terror the next one. And then just let Tech Terror deal with the other 2. If you want to use a Storm of Arrows here, go for it, because we don't need it for 80 or 81, I don't think. So, yeah, that's cool. For round 80, once the ZOMG is turning down, or just when it pops into BFBs, to use the Tech Terror ability. Just once it's around the last damage phase and about on the same level as the ALC, you're going to want to use it. So now we have Super Ceramics, which are very annoying for Tech Terror to deal with. Luckily, Infernal has a very long track, so that's cool. Just Tech Terror off cooldown on 81 to wreck the round instantly. '82 is a bit sketchier, however, because, yes. So just once a few things start to pop, use the Rapid Shot. I would recommend not using a Storm of Arrows because we want it for 83. And then just blast away at the fortified BFBs. Tech Terror can barely kill 1 fortified BFB. That's kinda bad. Yeah. So what we're gonna do on 83, just Rapid Shot when the Moabs show up. And if you're scared, Storm of Arrows as well. '84. Just, yeah. Rapid Shot once things start to turn downward. And then just Tech Terror ability once the BFBs start really causing problems. On 85, we're going to set the bottom targeting to last, while the top one stays on close. And then once both ZOMGs pop down to BFBs, we're going to use the Tech Terror ability to just bonk it. Or if the BFBs start to pop into Moabs, that should be good too. Set it back to first and close for 86. And because this sucks against fortified BFBs, just rapid shot them. Should do a little something. And if you want to Storm of Arrows and you're scared for whatever reason, just go for it. Also, the Alchemist defortifying the ceramics is just a little clutch here. For 87, set it to last and close again. Same thing with 85. Once most or all of the ZOMGs pop into BFBs, go for it. Don't use a rapid shot because that'll just mess up the timing. Or just once the BFBs start to pop into Moabs, just blast away. Back to first and close for 88. And rapid shot the Moabs, which should carry over to the BFBs. Same thing as with 87. Once these ZOMGs pop, just bonk. Or once they get really close to popping. My bad. And then just a rapid shot at the start of 89 and get anti-bloon. Because they nerfed anti-bloon for no reason a few times or they indirectly nerfed it because of Tech Terror, because it was too good at one point. Anti-bloon cannot actually fully solo the game without abilities now, which is a little bit annoying. So yeah, we're gonna have to use a few of them. You shouldn't need any on 94 or up to 94, but if you want to use one on 94, go for it. You should 100% have it back up for 95. Because we do actually need it on 95. When the DDTs show up, wait until the DDTs start turning up or are very close to the right, or to the airburst. So like about now, and just blast away. That should get rid of most of them. And Storm of Arrows again if you feel really scared. 96 just gets destroyed. I would recommend Storm of Arrowsing the insides of 96, or the ZOMGs. Yeah, the ZOMGs on 96, just because they, yeah, they're kind of annoying. And on 98, or not 98, 97, once the ZOMGs turn up, bonk, and then use it off cooldown on 98 as well. Should leave just a few fortified BFBs left, which we can deal with. This also stalls the cooldown back for 99. And on 99, just use it once the DDTs get very far. Bonk. Round 100 here. Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention, spend your money on whatever you want. I'm not going to spend it. Rapid Shot once Quincy starts attacking, and Storm of Arrows as well. And we're going to use the anti-bloon as if it's a first strike here, and just kill the bad when it's on the last damage phase. Bonk. And boom. With that, you should now have your Infernal Chimps Black Border with Quincy and the anti-bloon, and $49,000 unspent. I hope this guide helped you out in some way. Have a nice rest of your day, and goodbye.